Today's horoscope, Pisces April 20th, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The sun moves into your communications sector today, jump-starting a cycle of curiosity, learning, and mental activity in your life that lasts until May 20th. It's an excellent month for trying out new ideas, learning new things or developing current studies and interests, and reaching out to others to keep in touch. It's a good time to pick up interesting information and an excellent period for introducing more variety into your life. Because demands on you and your interests can be very diverse during this cycle, it can be challenging to work on a particular project with an exclusive focus. However, this cycle is more about discovery and branching out than specializing. Today is good for pursuing a project with real long-term potential. Getting to the heart of what you truly want and value seems to come naturally right now, making setting priorities much more straightforward. Your love horoscope. Don't be afraid to put your romantic feelings on display. After all, the moon, celestial ruler of your romantic fifth house of love, passion, and pleasure, will shift into spontaneous Sagittarius and your 10th house of authority, reputation, and legacy in the world today. Falling for someone in the C-suite? Maybe this person is older than you or a fellow colleague in your workplace. The sun's shift into sensually driven Taurus, and your curious communication sector brings greater emphasis to themes surrounding the strategy behind your approach to love, even if it's a specific mindset that isn't serving you. Your career horoscope. What will come out of work-related conversations? Today, the sun leaves Aries and enters Taurus, slowing your roll. Instead of with a fiery charge, you are encouraged to stop and smell the roses. Taurus season is focused on having productive, sensible conversations. Wild ideas and far-fetched conversations are a thing of the past. You can now enter your immediate work groups with a determined mindset and desire for stability. What you say in conversation could even result in gradual changes in your workplace. Be sure to share your opinions when it feels right to do so. Your finance horoscope. Don't be surprised if you have bursts of inspiration today. You can expect to be especially efficient, and your imagination will conjure up all sorts of new and interesting ideas for projects. Since you are highly intuitive right now, communication will be open and congenial. You are so receptive to the thoughts of others that you are able to anticipate their needs. Not surprisingly, this makes you popular indeed. Social life today. To put it mildly, you are somewhat overwhelmed with what is expected of you. There are frequent misunderstandings, especially with relatives and friends. To avoid making the tense situation worse, refrain from acting in the heat of the moment. You need a great deal of time and patience for talking things over to clear matters up. Your dating horoscope. Today's the kind of day to make your own lunch and bring it to work in a brown paper bag. Then when the madness gets to be a bit much, you can take a walk to a park and eat in peace. Flirting tips. You come under intense scrutiny and react badly to criticism you might receive from people you care about most. Emotional outbursts lead you to say things you later regret. It is probably best if you try and remove yourself from any tense situation to a quiet place where you're able to reflect on how you feel. Lucky numbers 3, 8, 24, 29, 43. Your well-being horoscope. You might surprise others with your frank words. Sometimes you are shy and tactful, almost painfully polite. But right now you might not care what other people think about you. You could feel stirred up by something that is happening in your professional environment. You might want to put your foot down and to rebel a little. Your passionate views and fiery energy could inspire others to make some improvements. Your daily numeroscope. Expect to feel more outgoing and enthusiastic today. It's not unusual to wake up with a smile on your face and full of energy when there's a vibration in the air. It adds to your creativity, ingenuity, and ability to really enjoy things as they happen. If you enjoy creative activities such as painting, writing, or crafting, this is an excellent time to explore more of what you can express in this way. You are sure to enjoy every minute. Daily Planetary Overview. The moon is in fiery Sagittarius today, bringing with it a sense of adventure and lust for life. You'll likely receive a boost in your energy level, allowing you to take on the day feeling energized and inspired. In the early morning and evening, the moon forms square aspects to Mars and Venus, respectively, bringing an abundance of healing energy. Use this time to reconnect with yourself and the things you desire most. This is also a good time to acknowledge your strengths and jettison any feelings you have of unworthiness. The good vibes continue throughout the evening as the moon forms a mostly helpful aspect to Venus, softening up the frustrations caused earlier by Mars. This cosmic atmosphere can bless us all with a healthy dose of optimism. While you might be acutely aware of any past mistakes, there is an opportunity to learn from them, which will help you in your future endeavors. If you feel as though your personal goals have hit a roadblock or setback, take a moment to remember how far you've come and how strong you are. As the witching hour draws near, the moon brings love in all its forms to center stage. Find ways to connect with the people or projects that fill your heart, and don't forget to say nice things to yourself and the people you care about. Sky for today. After midnight, the Sagittarius moon squares off with Mars in Pisces, stimulating a need for freedom. We want to run from our problems, and checking out emotionally seems like the easiest way to avoid doing what must be done. Yet rather than solving the problem at hand, disassociation leads to irritability. We might take our frustrations out on those who we are closest to because we assume our loved ones have the bandwidth to hold space for even our most irrational feelings. Be mindful that we are at the mercy of our passions now, and our behavior can hurt others if we are not careful. In the evening, the moon trines Chiron in Aries, facilitating healing. Old wounds are stimulated, yet we take stock of them from a big picture perspective. In the past, moments of doubt and insecurity have caused us to question our uniqueness or wonder if our goals truly matter. However, we now recognize that we have been brought to this present moment by virtue of the struggles we have faced. Our hardships should be celebrated rather than scrutinized, because they have made us the person we are today.